Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to JJ's Lifted Horizons. I'm JJ, and today we are working with the 3500 Chevy Silverado, and well, let's just say it's a bittersweet day. Let's go. So Black Betty here has been my daily driver now for the past 2.5 years. She's the first heavy-duty truck that I've owned, the first diesel truck that I've owned, even as a truck driver. And it is a bittersweet day because today is the day that I'm going to be trading her in. In about 2 hours, I'm going to be hopping in this truck. We're going to drive down to Marinette, Wisconsin, and we're going to be picking up her replacement. Now, she's been a good truck. She's got us, well, she got me and Haley out to Pennsylvania and back, and she got me from Iowa and back. So it's hard to see her go. She is a part of the history that I have, not only with myself, but with Haley. And it's time to open up a new chapter. And with that, we're going to be going down to Kane Chevrolet down in Marinette, Wisconsin, and we're going to be picking up the new vehicle. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because I want you guys to see for yourself, but it is going to be another heavy duty because I do need the ability to actually pull my RV. And then they've promised me that they're going to swap out my fifth wheel. I'm not going to be able to use the tonneau cover in that truck because the bed is going to be a little bit longer. So I have a new tonneau cover coming from Amazon. It should be here Thursday. And because of that, I'm going to include that in the video, installing the tonneau cover, because they're super easy to do. And I just want you to see for yourself that you can do it yourself. What I would like to do, and I don't know if I'm able to do it, is have the person that's going to do the walk around with the vehicle with me go through it on video. If not, that's okay. We can do that when I get home. But yeah, I think that would be really cool to give them the opportunity to kind of show what they do as far as the walk around process and stuff like that. So I'm just about ready to go. I just have to get my checkbook. I have both keys. Let me just show you here too. This is all the stuff that needs to go into the new truck, but this is all the stuff that came with it, and then that's empty, and then that part is empty. There is nothing left in the truck other than stuff. Now, in the back, I still have my Hot Shot Secret in the door over there, so I have to grab that. There's nothing in the pockets. This is the jack and the handles for the jack. I am gonna miss this. It's kind of a cool party trick. And then on this side, we've got the plug-in for the block heater, and then this is for if you want to remove the tailgate, and this is the cover for the front for the diesel for in the middle of the winter. And then this is my gooseneck ball and safety hooks, but that truck actually comes with its own gooseneck ball and safety hooks, so I'm not going to bring those. And then got Hot Shot Secret right there. That's going to go into the truck. And then I think everything is out of here. Yeah, I took everything out when she detailed, so there's nothing left in the truck. Everything is out. And now all we have to do is get out of here around 11 o'clock, and we're gonna drive down to Marinette, Wisconsin. I have to stop and pick up the insurance paperwork for the new truck, and I have to stop at the bank and make a deposit for the charity. So yeah, as of right now, I'm just waiting for 11 o'clock. So we'll pick this up either on the drive down, if I have some thoughts, or once we get to the dealership. So stay with me, guys.
This one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober. I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts.
All right, guys, well, we made it to Kane Chevrolet. I've got my insurance card here, and I got my coffee. I just need to grab my checkbook, go inside, and make the down payment on this truck, and then we'll be looking at how long it's going to take before we can do our walkthrough. So let me go inside, take care of this, and then we'll be back in a little bit.
I'll cope without you, yeah, it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows 'cause it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. Shivers, it hurts.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. We're at Kane Chevrolet GMC in Marinette, Wisconsin. Today we're going to show off this beautiful GMC Sierra Denali.
All right, well, I mean, it already looks beautiful. I mean, they did a really good job cleaning this up.
Yes.
So where are we going to start?
All right, so we're going to start from the back here, kind of work our way forward.
Okay.
Back here first you have your trailer light plug-ins, and then this right here is to pop off and access that spare tire. This is the multi-flex tailgate. The bottom button is going to open up the entire tailgate, and the top button opens up the second half. This right here just makes it easier access to get to any storage or anything that you may have in here. This right here pops down for a step. And then you also have a grab bar that pops out, so when you can grab that when you're taking a step. And then you can fold this all back up. You can pop this down by itself, use it as a workbench. Then you can also pop it up to use it, like if you're hauling long pieces of wood and stuff like that, to kind of push against it and stuff like that too. So tons of uses for that multi-flex tailgate. You do also have a 120 volt plug-in on that side. And then it also includes the fifth wheel attachments if you wanted to ever put that in there too.
And we're going to be putting my fifth wheel in here before I go.
Awesome. And then you have your side steps here, and then you walk over here, you have another side step too. And then, of course, you have your diesel def. Nothing too crazy about that. Then in the back seats here, the back seats are heated. And then you do have storage inside of the seats here, along with your cup holders in the middle. Seats, so simple, you just lift them up. You have your grill cover and all the other stuff that comes with it in here too.
Now in that case there, that is the gooseneck hitch
Yes.
and safety.
Yes, correct. And then you do have USB-C and USB charging ports in the back also.
Okay.
Moving up to the front here, you do have a silver button that will lock or unlock your vehicle as long as the key fob's in your pocket. And then you can go ahead and take a seat inside here.
Okay.
All right, so on the side door here, you do have your lock and unlock. This right here is your memory seats. You can only have one key fob in the vehicle when you set those.
Okay.
It'll show on your screen what key fob you have in there, 1 or 2. You move your seat, move your mirrors, move your steering wheel. You press set and press and hold 1 or 2, whichever one that is, it'll save your seat memory in there. If you move your seat back, you can press and hold this. Just makes it easier access to get out of the vehicle.
Okay.
These right here are going to move your side mirrors. You click to select which one you want to move. Use this to move it as needed. You can lock your windows. This is going to extend your mirrors out, and this will fold your mirrors in. And then these are all your window buttons. The front 2 are both automatic for up and down.
Okay.
Parking brake, to engage that, you press the button. To disengage, you press the button and the brake at the same time. You have auto, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low. This right here is mode, so you turn the dial to switch between them. You have off-road mode, snow and ice mode, and then trailering mode is going to be the button.
Okay.
This right here is going to be your side mirror lights, so if you're backing up or anything like that at nighttime. This is going to be your cargo bed light. These 2 buttons are going to change the brightness on your screens at nighttime. And then this is going to be for your headlights. If you leave it on auto, you don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, you do have your daytime low beams, and then the fog lights are going to be the button right there.
Okay.
These 3 buttons right here are for your heads-up display, so it's going to mirror your speed limit onto your windshield. This is going to move it up and down, change the info that it shows, and then change the brightness of the heads-up display.
Okay.
Right here you have your blinkers like normal, brights just like normal. Windshield wipers are going to be the dial, windshield wash is going to be the button. On the end here is also a button for automatic brights. So when you're driving at nighttime, your brights will shut off when a vehicle comes towards you, turn back on once that vehicle passes you. Plus and minus is when you have it low, you have to shift manually. Nobody really uses it anymore. And then on the steering wheel here, your cruise control, to turn it on and off, you press this button. To cancel it out, you press this button or tap the brake. Down to set your speed, up to reset your speed. Speed up is up, slow down is down. You have adaptive cruise. So what that is when you're driving, whenever you set your cruise, your vehicle will slow down to the speed of the vehicle in front of you until you pass them. The only thing that this does is changes how soon you slow down. So you can have 1, 2, or 3 car lengths in between you and the vehicle in front of you.
Okay.
This is your heated steering wheel. This button right here is going to be your Hey Google button or your phone button. So if you press it, it goes to Google. If you press and hold it, it'll go to your phone. Ask it to make a phone call, send a text message, take you to an address, etc. This is going to hang up a phone call or mute your radio. And then these buttons and the scroll are all going to scroll through the information on that screen.
Okay.
On the back of the steering wheel, you have 2 buttons on each side. This side's going to be to change the radio station or the song that's playing, and then this side's going to be to change the volume.
Okay.
Go ahead and start it up, and we'll go through the screen. So on your screen here, if you use these buttons to kind of scroll through everything, this first one here's your info page that shows you your trips, oil life, tire pressure, all that stuff right in there.
Okay.
And then if you go to the right, that's going to be your music, navigation, your phone, and then your settings. So you can change the entire display layout.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty fancy. And then the left button is going to be kind of like your back button.
Okay.
You can change what shows on the left side, the right side, and the lower gauges.
Oh.
So let's go to the left. We can change it if we wanted the time and temperature or the tire pressure or any of that stuff. You can kind of play around with that and customize it to how you like it.
Okay.
Info page options is going to be that first page that we went through that shows like your tire pressure and trips and all that stuff.
Okay.
You can actually like deselect anything that you do or don't want on here.
Okay.
So like if you aren't going to use your fuel filter life, you can click on that so it doesn't show on that first page.
Okay.
Again, a lot of customization options.
Yeah, that's great.
This usually takes a little bit here to get it all set up. right, so while we're waiting for the screen to get set up here, down here you have all of your climate control options. You have heated seats and cooling seats on both sides.
Okay.
You have auto, these 3 buttons change where the fan's blowing, and then you also have sync because you do have dual climate. So I could have mine at 78, you could have yours at 72. If I hit sync, mine will sync to yours. Front defrost, rear defrost, AC, circulate the air inside of the vehicle. You have your fan speed on the sides here, and then in the middle is your on and off.
Okay.
You have your exhaust brake here. This is lane departure warning, so if you go too far to the left or the right, it'll kind of beep at you and it may vibrate your seat.
Mm-hmm.
Park assist, that's when you're backing up. If you get close to an object, it'll beep at you. Just leave that on. And then this right here is going to open up the tailgate from inside here. Hazards, traction control is always on, but it doesn't engage unless you need it to. So this is just to shut it off. Hill descent control, so it's kind of a new feature. If you set your cruise at 50, it only works when you have your cruise on. Let's say you're going down a large hill, your vehicle is going to naturally speed up. If you have this on, your vehicle will not speed up, but it'll stay at the speed you have set.
Okay.
You do have USB-C and USB charging ports. This right here is going to be the trailer brake and the gain. That's how you adjust all of that.
Okay.
And then this right here is actually a wireless phone charger. So all you have to do is lay your phone in here. On the screen, it'll actually show a green lightning bolt showing that your phone is charging.
Okay.
And then in the center console here, you have tons of storage, a large tray that comes right out. You have USB-C, USB, and a house plug-in for charging.
Okay.
All right, on the screen here, you do have a home button right here, your volume, and then the middle button here is going to mute the radio or press and hold to shut it off,
Okay.
which it doesn't want to do right now.
There
There
goes.
we go. And then this home button right here will just bring you back to this main screen also.
What's the difference between this home button and that?
So they're the same exact thing. It's just there if you can't find the home button
Okay.
or for some odd reason. And then audio, so that's going to be your radio. You have AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. Sirius XM is free for 90 days.
Okay.
Welcome to Sirius XM. It's only
And then you'll just go into the top left here to switch between your sources once we get through this Sirius XM spot. That'll pop all your sources back up. And then you can click this little dial button here to type in a radio station. And then you just press and hold to save it to your favorites on the bottom here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Maps. So this is your Google Maps that comes with the vehicle free for 8 years. It works awesome. So you can click the search bar. You can type in a destination.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can click the microphone or hit the button on your steering wheel here to say the destination.
Okay.
You can literally just be like, take me to the nearest McDonald's. It'll pop up all your directions for you. It also shows nearest gas stations, restaurants, shopping, coffee shops. If you click on gas stations, it'll even show you gas prices.
Okay.
So you can kind of pick and choose where you want to go. Here we have your phone. Did you want to hook that up right away, or do
Sure.
you want to wait? Okay. So we can hook that up. So this right here is what you have on your phone.
Right.
If I hit the little grid button here, this will pop up all of your apps and even
Wow.
your background.
That's crazy.
Yes. If you click on phone, so this is going to have all of your recents, contacts. It even gives you a little keypad so you can dial a number and stuff too. And then your Google Maps that you have on your phone, it has everything on here. So your home, you can click the search bar and search anything that you've recently searched is still on there too.
So this is the same thing as what the truck has.
It's kind of whatever you can use from your phone
Okay.
that you can use on the truck too. Yeah. So then YouTube Music, if that's what you use, you can use that and stuff too. So pretty fancy. So that's going to be your Android Auto down here.
Okay.
You have your Google Assistant. It's just like pressing the button on your steering wheel, asking it to do something. Google Play Store, that's if you want to download any extra map apps or music apps that you might use. Apple CarPlay is just going to be the same thing as Android Auto, just for Apple products. Trailering. So if you do have multiple trailers that you use, you can hit Add New Trailer.
Okay.
You can name it, put in the hitch type, trailer type, the gain, all that stuff. It'll save all those settings in your screen for you. So then all you have to do is click on it. It'll change all the settings for you, and then you're good to go.
Okay.
It does also come with a trailer light test. So it, instead of checking one blinker, then the other blinker, then your hazards, this one will turn on all of them all at once, and you'll be all set to go.
Okay.
It's really nice. You're not changing the gain all the time. It does it all for you. Climate. So this is just going to be like an electronic version of everything that's down here.
Okay.
So you have your temperature on both sides, your fan speed, where it's blowing, and then all of your settings again. Settings is going to be time, date, display, collision detection, any of that stuff. Time and date is already set to automatic, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Wi-Fi hotspot is free for 30 or 90 days, whichever one you decide to choose. You can click on it to change the name, click on it to change the password. You can have up to 7 devices hooked up, and it works 50 feet outside of the vehicle.
Okay.
Amazon Alexa, Google Podcasts, Google News. Those are just extra things that if you do have them, you can sign into them and use them on here.
Okay.
My GMC is where you're going to find the full owner's manual because they do not come with them anymore.
Do they have that in the app as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then, so the 26s actually don't even come with the little picture booklet anymore either.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, yours has all that stuff, but yeah. And then you just swipe over and the owner's manual's there. And it's actually really nice because instead of scrolling through a whole bunch of stuff, you can either browse the categories or type in what you're searching for too. So that is pretty nice. Over here, this is just kind of like a little side screen. So you can have your maps, music, trailering, or you can just have a little clock there. It's actually a pretty nice clock. So.
Nice.
And then everything over here moves around just like it would on your phone. So if you're never going to use the Play Store, you can press and hold and drag it to the next screen even.
Okay.
And kind of customize all that stuff too by how you use it. Over here, these are quick access buttons.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be your music, maps, your phone, trailering, and Google Assistant. You can do the same thing with all that stuff too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We didn't even go through cameras. So for cameras, you have a ton of different camera views. You do have a top aerial view of your vehicle. This right here is going to be your front camera, backup camera. You have a top view of the back, top view of the front tire view, back side tire view type of thing. This is going to be your hitch view.
Okay.
And then you do have a cargo bed view also. And then if your trailer is compatible, they do have a ton of different camera options for trailering where it sees through the trailer type of stuff.
Right.
Which is pretty nice to have also if you tow a lot. So, tons of different camera options to kind of play around with. When you put it in reverse, your backup camera automatically comes on, so you don't have to worry about that either.
Okay.
You do have an extra storage compartment over here. And that button's right here. And then in your glove box, like I said, it doesn't come with the full owner's manual anymore. You do get your diesel engine supplement.
Okay.
This right here is going to be your best friend. So this is getting to know your 25 Sierra. This will show you pictures of where everything is, how everything works. It's easy to read, and it's all the basic necessities that you're going to be using in your vehicle.
Okay.
You do have your diesel engine supplement, some Sirius XM stuff, and then this is the essential operating and safety information also.
Okay.
So. And then you do have your hitch sleeve in here.
Yep.
And then up here, this is actually pretty fancy, and I love to talk about this because this is not only a mirror, but it is also a camera. So this button right here is going to switch between your different settings. You can move it up and down.
Okay.
You can change the brightness. Otherwise, you can also zoom in or zoom out.
Nice.
This is awesome because even if you have a full back seat and can't see through the mirror, you can still see outside. It has a wider view also, so it gives you more area view of what's behind you.
Okay.
Again, if you don't like the camera too, all you have to do is just flip this back and you have your mirror again.
Okay.
And then up here, you have a garage door opener buttons to set those up. This right here is going to be the back window button. So that opens and closes that. And then this button right here is going to open up your sunroof. So this one will slide it completely open. And then the one on the right hand side will just kind of tilt it. So
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Yeah. So it's not all the way open. This button's gonna turn on and shut off all your lights front to back, otherwise you can click them individually.
Okay.
You have your SOS button through OnStar, so that's just like calling 911. It's for any emergency services.
Mhm.
Your OnStar Advisor call button, so that's gonna be if you need roadside assistance or turn-by-turn navigation or anything like that.
Okay.
And then this one is gonna be your hands-free calling button, just like the one on your steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the last thing that we have to do is the OnStar phone call.
Okay. And we don't need to do that on camera.
Yes. So I'll kind of just go through a little bit of everything. So you have your lock, remote, start, unlock. You can click controls. So you can sound your alarm, flash your lights, unlock your tailgate, all from your phone.
Okay.
This right here is going to show you your vehicle status.
Okay.
So this shows you your fuel level, oil life, tire pressure, even your def range, engine air filter, brake pad life, any upcoming maintenance that you might need. And it runs a diagnostics on the vehicle. So if there's anything wrong with the engine, transmission, airbag systems, anything like that, it'll let you know.
Okay.
You can also schedule a service with your nearest GM dealership also.
Perfect.
Down here on the bottom is a map. So this is going to show you exactly where your vehicle is on the map. And then if you can't find it, it'll even give you walking directions to the vehicle. So like let's say we want to remote start it now. All we have to do is just press the button. On the top here, it's going to say sent. It's going to lock your vehicle and then remote start it for you. First time usually takes a second. Is there a key fob in there?
Yeah, there's a key fob in there.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to work then. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah.
Take two.
So you got to make sure there's no key fobs in the vehicle when you're trying to do it. You just got to let it reset here. And you don't have to lock it first or anything when you're remote starting it. It'll lock it first for you. So now we're going to try it again here. So now it says,
There it goes.
and it's started. Once it's started, it's going to start a timer for 15 minutes. It'll automatically shut off on its own. You can remote start it up to 2 times. Now, obviously, you can remote start it on your key fob here, but you have to be within 100 feet.
Okay.
With the app, you can be in another country and still remote start your vehicle. That's why it's so awesome. You can literally do it from anywhere. So that's everything. There's your beautiful truck.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous.
And if somebody wants to buy a beautiful truck like this, how would they do that?
You can give us a call at Kane Chevrolet. Otherwise, you can always stop by. We're here Monday through Saturday. Come check us out.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, and thank you.
All right, guys. This is where it ends with Black Betty. She was a great truck. And we're coming over here to Sapphire. That is the name of this one. And isn't she beautiful? We've gone through the entire walkthrough of the truck. We know all of the features and everything. And yeah, I think this is gonna blow people away. Okay guys, well it is the next day and we are at home and I finally got the tonneau cover from the UPS guy. He took all day long. It's been a nice day all day. An absolutely beautiful day, no rain, and I was planning on shooting a video on how to install a tonneau cover, and it says in the forecast that it's going to rain the next 2 days. So I had all of this morning to show you guys how to do it. And well, take a look outside. It is, yeah, it's raining pretty good. In fact, I am soaking wet, and so is Sapphire. But I'm going to take you outside against my better judgment because I just got done putting this together in the rain against my better judgment. And I wanted to have that tonneau cover on because when I'm driving down to work, that's where I keep all of my food. And I didn't want everything to get wet back there. Now, do not try this at home. I've got the DJI mics hooked up to the GoPro, so we're not going to do this for very long. But let's go out. It's even thundering. So here it is. This is the tonneau cover that I got off Amazon. I'll put the link in the video description so that if you want to buy one, there's only like around 184 bucks for a 8-foot, 2-inch long tonneau cover. And look at how flat it lays. I mean, it's not a very expensive one. And they give you little, you know, pieces here in the corners to fill in any gaps. And then it has little adjusters right here. You probably can't see it, but on both sides there's adjusters so that if you try to lock it into place and it doesn't do it, well, you can fix that. And the tailgate closes like it's supposed to, and I'm able to see that there are no gaps in between the tonneau cover and the truck bed. So it should keep everything waterproof that's inside the truck. Now, it took me about 25, maybe 30 minutes to install it. It didn't take long at all. The biggest hassle, if there was any, was opening up the box and unwrapping everything. That was the biggest hassle. But basically what you do is you put the cover, well, first, if it's raining out, you dry everything off. And then you put down the weather stripping in the front because there's just a little dip in between both side rails. And then you put the cover up there, and then you put both side rails on either side of the bed. And then that locks into the front with a set screw on either side. Once you have those set screws done, then you can put the clamps on. There's 3 clamps on either side, and that clamps to the truck bed, just makes sure that it's flush with the edge. And then you roll it out, you try and clamp it down. If it doesn't clamp down, get your Allen wrench and move those adjusters just a little bit at a time, and then keep doing it until it finally clamps down, and then double check your tailgate to make sure the tailgate shuts. That's how you do it. And like I said, you can do it in 25, 30 minutes. I did it in the rain, and I'm a train wreck. Okay, guys? So if I can do it, you can do it. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's probably another storm rolling in. Probably. I don't know. The audio is probably way too high on this too. But yeah, the weather was beautiful all day long. I don't get it. But that's UPS for you. Right, Carl? Anyways. So, looking at Sapphire with her new tonneau cover on, she's not naked anymore. But she is rained on now. And she still sparkles. And this blue, I'm in love with this blue. I'm also in love with the brown and the interior, but I'm in love with the blue. It's my favorite color. And that JJ Drones plate is going to be changing here probably as soon as I get the registration back from the state of Michigan. They're already confused. I don't need to confuse them anymore down there at the Secretary of State's office, right? So yeah, I've already got an idea. I'm not going to put it out there because I don't want anyone else to steal it. But once I get the new license plate on the truck, we'll be sharing that. But yeah, it's been an adventure. And yesterday, when we went through the truck and everything, you know, that was a lot of good information. The only thing that I'm really having a problem with right now is OnStar, and it's not even OnStar, it's the app. The app isn't updating like it did on the Chevy app. On the Chevy app for the Silverado, it would just update automatically all the time. I've had nothing but issues trying to get the app to update. They updated it this morning. I was able to get the mileage updated, but the fuel level and everything else didn't update. So I'm still working with them on that. I'm hoping that it's just an issue where it's so new into the system that you know, it's gonna have some bugs until the truck gets into the system for a little bit longer, but who knows. But I will keep you updated on that if they get a fix or if it just fixes itself over time. But that's it, guys. That is the new Sapphire. That is the new truck. That is the truck that is going to be taking us down to Florida next year for the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity kickoff event down in Milton, Florida. And I would love for you to join us down there. Gary is going to be hosting us down there, and it's going to be a ton of fun. But as for now, every road leads to a new story. Keep writing yours. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye. And stay dry. It's going inside.
And I won't waste it.